There's one thing that I love about Mighty Morphin itself is they can make you cry, they can make you happy, they can make you laugh. But when it comes to the multi-parters, the multi-part sagas, them having so many iconic moments from 3 seasons, minus that god awful Alien Rangers. But to me, my memories of Mighty Morphin will always have to be season 1 and 2, because I have the VHS episodes in my room. I didn't get the season 3 or the film. I just have season 1 and 2, and that's about it. I'm sorry, call me crazy, call me corny for that, but I don't care. It's how I feel, it's what I grew up with. Deal with it. So this movie, when it first came out in 1995, which this year marks 30 years since the 95 movie came out, which is June 30th, 95 and June 30th, 2025, which makes a lot of sense. The unmorphed fights with the Oozman, that was really good. You know, I love that fight so much. But the puns, I can see why the newest Bond era stole these cheesy one-liners, because I just hated what the newest Bond era did when they stole the puns and one-liners when the Rangers were fighting the Oozman and stuff like that. And Ivan Ooze, let me tell you something. Ivan Ooze is that nigga that is very intimidating, but I feel like the actor who played him definitely saved this movie from being trash, in my opinion, because how he brought Ivan Ooze to life was just magical, in my opinion. Because when he came into the command center and destroyed everything, had Zorn look like he took his final hours before he passed on. And I don't know why they keep doing my boy Alpha 5 like that, which is kind of weird to me. Then so many one-liners. The Brady Bunch reunion. Where is my autograph book? Like, yo, this movie is just too iconic, bro. Like, I don't care what everybody else says. Ivan Ooze is my favorite original villain from this movie. And they should have brought him back in season 3. I did a video on that a few years ago when they was talking about they had plans to introduce the metallic armor, the metallic armor, aka the movie suits, to use on the show. And they was gonna make it more lighter instead of heavy. But due to the weather in California, which is really bad right now, I can see why that didn't happen, but I would have loved to see it, in my opinion. And then the Zords themselves were really bad because of the CGI. They didn't really have a guy in a costume, which they should have used the Cocker Ranger Zords for the movie. And how they transformed, they should have done that, but at least they did it a better adaptation in season 3, the right way. But it was on a cheaper budget TV show, but how they did it was just really cool, in my opinion. So I know I said my opinion multiple times, but I'm gonna stop saying that. So to me, the ninja suits for the most part is also my favorite, because I love the suits. I love what they did with them, how Dulcium actually created them with just magic, blowing kisses to the Rangers, and then all of a sudden, poof, they got the ninja suits on. And how they fought in the ninja suits, yeah, they did that. And I think one of my fondest memories of this film was, I remember watching it with my cousin in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And we was just watching it, eating our cereal when it came on Saturday morning and stuff. And it's obvious to me that this movie holds a special place in people's hearts, because it's the film that they grew up with, and I understand that. I grew up with this movie too. It's way better than the 2017 and that Turbo movie, which is complete ass in my opinion. But despite that, this movie, it holds up pretty well to this day. I can see so many people on Twitter making memes of the movie, creating fan arts, Boom Studios referencing the movie, And I think I remember Ivan Ooze being a part of the Boom Studio Comics, which is he is one of the most legendary original villains of all time. And so for me, I never played the games on the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, and I'm gonna get my hands on it very soon. Once I do my gameplay of it for the first time, you never know. But at the end of the day, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, is the GOAT. This just means celebrating 30 years of MMPR, the movie. Why it's so iconic. It didn't really make sense because it was in its own universe. It didn't really need to connect with the TV show, and that's okay. I get it. So, yeah, shout out to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, 30 years later, celebrating it on this day, June 30th, 2025, 1995. What are your favorite memories of this movie? Let me know in the chat down below. I'm out.